Sefer Yehoshua on Kapitel Ches and Pasuk Yud Ches. We're in the middle of the Maisa of Milchemes Ai. We're learning about the ambush, right? The Oirev, the ambush what Yehoshua is planning for Ai. They go in from we said they were from the north and from the west. They went up and they didn't notice that they come from the west. And then from the east, where that was Pashtas, the opening of Ai, the Klal door are coming from. Ai opened up the door, and all of the people are chasing after them. Right? If you look at the last Psukim, Pasuk Tesvov, or in Pasuk Yud Ches, the last Pasuk Tesvov, just Vayinogu Yehoshua v'chol Yisrael lifneihem. Right? As Rashi says, Vayinogu is also said as a Shirish of Nun Gimel Ayin, right? Of Vayinogu. Nogo is the notion that they were neguim, as Rashi says, notion noga, we tell it was keilu nigoim keilu, they are neguim in front of them, and the ilos of the chamidbo, vayzaku kol om, vayzaku again is the notion asife, right? The oka is also the notion asife. That they got together, asher ba'ai, lirdei pacharei vayirde pacharei Yehoshua, vayinotku min oir, vayinosku min oir. ולא נשאר איש באי ובישראל אשר לא יוצאו אחרי ישראל, ויעז ויצויר פסוחו וירדפו אחרי ישראל. Just a small aura I just add that I noticed today. In the Pasuk Tezayin, we learned Vayizoaku vayirdefu acharei Yehoshua. And then in Pasuk Tezayin they say they were chasing after Israel. But I was wondering if anyone has something to say about it. I was just wondering why over here it says Mitzad Echad. Yehoshua also. So Vayirdefu acharei Yehoshua. Mitzad Sheni you say acharei Yisrael. Yeah. Maybe it's two different things. There's the Anshe Milchama, and over here talking about the people of Ai and Beisel. Before we say Kol Asher Ba'ai, you think, well, Beisel Asher Yotzu acharei Yisrael. Maybe talk about the people in Ai chased after Yehoshua, and the people of Ai and Beisel, they were chasing after Yisrael. There's a bit of shinun that we could find for a little bit of different. Okay, this is a shaila of the okay, let's say. Yeah, sure. Okay. Look at the pasuk. Let's see the next pasuk. The pasuk is in pasuk Yud Ches. Now, after the whole of Ai, they fell into the ambush because they are chasing Klal Yisrael, and Ai is basically empty. The Yehoshua tells Yehoshua, now is the moment. To give a signal to everyone that now is the moment for the 3,000, don't forget about 30,000, sorry, the Lamed Alofim, the 30,000, that they are in the Ma'arov, they are in the west of Ai, they're going to come from the back to ambush Ai. Let's see. Vayomer Hashem el Yehoshua. HaKadosh Baruch Hu tells Yehoshua, Netei Bakidoin Asher beyodcho el Ai, Ki beyodcho eteneno, Vayet Yehoshua Bakidoin Asher beyodoi Eloio. What is this Kidoin? So Rabbi told me is a spear, right? I saw in the Mitzudas, I couldn't figure out how they say it in English, but I know they say it as a spear. Roimach. How do you say roimach with the cloud? A spear. Okay, so that's the thing. So the spear is only the Teva Kidoin. Lift up this roimach, what you have over here, the Kidoin. So if you look at the Targum says rumche. That's Amar Hashem Yehoshua Areim. Lift up Beramcho, lift up the Roimach, and with this Roimach, you can now do the sign for Klal Yisrael. Once they see the Kidoin, they will know to start to behave. Yeah, they will know now what to do. So, Netei Bakidoin, lift up the Roimach, lift up the spear, Asher B'yotcho El towards Ai, Ki B'yotcho Neno, that will be a siman for who? For the people, the Oirvim, the people that they go out from the Marov and to take over the city. Mm-hmm. So then it was a bit the thing, but we do see it's not mamish roimach because we do find very good. Shmuel Aleph, Kapitel Yezayin, and that was the first place we should look. The first of Psukim Yechezkel is mashma roimach and a kidon. It's two separate things. Over there is mashma and the Folshim when they explain roimach is they say short, and a kidon is something long that they carry on the Beinak Define. That's what the Mephorshim explained over there. So this is a kid, and it makes sense also because we talk about you should see it from the distance. So it makes sense that this is something long, like a long spear, that they could, the Oilvim could watch this from the distance. So maybe that's the shot over here. So that's what the Pasuk says. A flag, a fun, yeah, a flag. So the Milchama now. Netei Bakidoin. It's a Milchama. Huh? So the Akidin of A is also what we find. Where do we find the Tay? Where do we find the Tay? The Tay is also O. So if you look at the big boy, it's Saya Poyal Oimed and Saya Poyal Yoitze. Right, and the big because Rabbi Cohen will tell you. But we have it very similar in Meshalach. Very good. Meshalach. Very good. So if you look at the Ramban over there in Meshalach, the Ramban in Meshalach actually says over there the Lashon is, he brings a Pirkei Rav Lezer. And Pirkei Rav Lezer in Kapitel Mem Dalet, and what he says, Kol Yisrael Yotzu Chutz La'oleim, they all went out of the Olim, and they saw Moshe Rabbeinu, Koireya al Birkov, and they were also Koirim al Birkeim. And Noifel al Ponov, they see Moshe Rabbeinu Noifel al Ponov, they, but the name out of the same thing. They see Moshe Rabbeinu, Poiresh el Siyodoi, to Shomayim, and what do? They also lift up Poiresh el Siyodeim la Shomayim. And this, the Ramban makes in the Pirkei Rav Lezer that the same that Shliach Tzibur davens, the people follow him and they answer back and say, that's the Indian of Shliach Tzibur. You say Hallelujah, and they say Hallelujah. Says the Ramban, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, when Milchemes Amalek with Yehoshua, it says that's the pshat Umata or Elokim Beyodi, right? Moshe Rabbeinu says Umata Elokim Beyodi, the same thing. When he went up Al Rosh Akiva, and he sees Amalek, and he lifted up the matter to bring on them the markers of State the Medrash of Dever and Cherev and Avdon, all of these things. When Moshe Rabbeinu lifts up the matter, says the Ramban at the end of that shtickle, says the Ramban, if Baruch has the apostle, huh? Yeah, you went a little bit too, you were early, yeah. Dr. Azay, we're Pirkei Rav Lezer, I'll read it inside. We're Pirkei Rav Lezer, Oid. כל ישראל יוצאו חוץ לעולם, ורואה את מוישה קורא על ברכו, והם קוראים על ברכיהם. נויפל על פניו, והם נויפלים על פניהם ארצה. פוירס את ידו לשמיים, והם פורסים את ידיהם לשמיים, כשיציעו מספל על כך, כל העם אוהלים אחו. והפיל הקדוש ברוך הוא את המולק ושמוי ביד ישוע, ואם כן יהיה טעם ומטר אלוהיקים ביודי, לא יאמר, כי כאשר עולו אל ראש הגיבור, וירא את המולק, נוטו יודו במטר עליהם, להוביל עליהם מקו יסתבר וחרב ועבדון. Inyan Anema Yehoshua. Until now we explained the Ramban, quite similar to what it says over here. Let's explain. Inyan Anema, this says the Ramban, what we see over here, it's going on the composite test. It says, Vayova Yamoli, Vayilochen Yisrael B'Rofilin, Vayoyim Moishe and Yehoshua, Kchar Lonu Anoshin, Yetzei Yilochem Ba'amalek Mocho, Onoichi Nitzav Al Rosh Hakiva, Umate Elokim B'Yodi. It says on this the Ramban, this is Inyan Anema Yehoshua. נתי בקידוין, עכשיו ידך אל העי וידך את ננו, כי באייס היועסר מספלל וכף ופרוס הזה שמיים, לא יתפויס ביודו יתנובו. And there's like the Ramban over here. So we do see the similarity between, of what we said over here before. So that's why maybe that's the Kidoin. So, okay, so that is the Kidoin, as we said. That's the Kidoin, what we said, Netei, Bakidoin, as we said, the long spear, what we found before. And Beyotchot Neno, as what we said before, and Reina Sati Beyotchot, that's what the Lashon that we go Leio.
About the Kidoin. You don't find it, and I always found it very surprising. Hashem tells them, before, when he sends them out, he doesn't tell them anything about the Kidoin. What he says is, we're going to run away, you're going to set the city on fire, and come into the city. He doesn't even say when, at what point. He just says, when you see the smoke. Now Hashem says to Yehoshua, when you raise the spear, that's the sign. But how do the people have the Arab know that?
No. Good question. I was thinking about the same question. I don't really know the answer, but there is another different dimension to understand all the psukim. So you know what? Even though we're going to see later on the psukim, let's speak about it now. The few things you see in the Hemshech Parsha, there was here, and the Milchama was Letias Yad Yehoshua Bekidah, and let's actually focus on what we just learned now in the Ramban. There is quite similarity between the Neteyot here and the Neteyot in Yehoshua and Amalek. Especially as you can see later on, if you look at Pasuk Chavav also, we see that Yehoshua lo yeshiv yoda shonot bakidon ad asher echri b'skol yoshlei. It was over here. The kidon is exactly what you say. The Pasuk Chavav, mamish is the Indian, right? Yehoshua, if you look at Pasuk Chavav, Yehoshua lo yeshiv yoda shonot bakidon ad asher echri b'skol yoshlei. And this is mamish very similar to the parsha of Moshe Rabbeinu Milchemes Amalek. Kasher Yori Moshe Yodoi Vegovar Israel, Kasher Yoniach Yodoi Vegovar Amalek. And then the Kliyokor over here explains it as he says that the pshat in both of them, Sayim Milchemes Amalek and Sayim Milchemes Yehoshua with I, is like Chazal say, V'chiyodor Rosh Hashanah, V'chiyodor Shel Moshe Oisis Milchama Oi, Shoiv Ois Milchama, there's a few gesot, yeah? And Eloi Maloch, כל זמן שישראל מסתכלים כלפי מעלה, ושם מסליבם לאביהם שבשמיים, או יהיו מסגברים, ואם לאו, או יהיו לא יפלו, או נפוילים. That is the pshat of also the Tias HaKitoin, the Tias HaYad of Yehoshua and the Kitoin. The people oiler, leiv, klal Yisrael le'aviim shebashamayim. This is the Ber Moshe. The Ber Moshe explains over here, this is according to the Ber Moshe, explains over here that this was B'derech Nes. Why? B'derech HaTeva, you can't hold on your hands, especially when you're holding also a spear for that long. How long you can hold it? Not that long. It was there with Derech Nes. But there is still a difference between Yehoshua and Moshe Rabbeinu. What's the difference? And what is Moshe Rabbeinu, he, as we said, Yorim Yodoi, right, lifted up his hands with the matter. Yehoshua was Kito, Bakido, and Asher B'Yodoi. It's a little bit different. What's the pshat? There is the Ber Moshe, the Mefarshim, I saw they speak about it. They bring from the Arizal. The Arizal there is, again, as we don't understand the Nishtar Obel, we just could actually do bring what Rabbeinu Bechai says. Rabbeinu Bechai, what he brings actually of these psukim over there, mamish in this psukim in Kapitel Yud Zayin, as we just said, Kasher, the end of Parshat B'Shalach, Dr. on Pasuk, the mamish at the beginning of ויאמר השם אל מוישה עבור לפני העם וקח איתך מזקני ישראל ומתך אשר הכיסה בו את היאור כך ביודך והולכתו הנני אומר לפניך שום על הצור. And this matter, he talks about this matter. Says the Rabbeinu Bechai. ומתך אשר הכיסה בו את היאור ונהפך לרוע כך ביודך. I'm skipping a little bit, I'm just going to go to the, once I get a little bit else. So that's like, ודע ויספוינה שלא נשתמש שום נובי במטה אלו מוישה בלבד. Only Moshe Rabbeinu used the matter. ומפני שהמטה אויו תחילת האויסויס נמסר למוישה שהויו תחילת הנביאים. ואף יהושע תלמידו שקיבל ממנו לא נשתמש במטה אלו בקידוין. משכמטה. This is a kidding. He can't have it. Who should kosu vayomer Hashem el Yehoshua netei bakido Hashem yod kalai because the raya. What's the reason? Says the Rabbeinu Bechai. Why only Moshe Rabbeinu could use a matter? No one else. Yehoshua fighting with I, not a matter. A kidding. Matter is tchilas hanissim, tchilas hanevi. V'tam hadovo. Zog the Rabbeinu Bechai. V'tam hadovo. Ki amate asher beyodoi. אשר ביד המוישל מוירה על האדנוס ועל היכולס ועל הכוח. כיהיה שקוסום מטה אויז שבט ליבשי. זה מטה. אדנוס, יכולס וכוח. אבל הקידוי הוא מנהג כל יוצא למלחומו של לא יסוי ביודוי ואין זה סימן אדנוס ומשולת למטה. והנה, that's what he brings over there, that is a lotion of a thing. And then he explains over here a little bit later, but I'm going to skip a little bit, and then he says, והמטה, what's the matter? Misparoi Yodua. The Kidoin hu Amalach. What's the pshat? What's the pshat over here? So he says over there, the pshat in the Rabbeinu Bechai, Pashtus is that in Sefer, there's a Sefer that Chaim says Ve'amate is the Gematria, so we could go to the Shimshon Astopoler, Aleveis Doch, from the thing. But Ve'amate, as we know, the word Ve'amate is the Gematria Adnes, Aleph Dalet Nun Yud, right? Vov is 6, Hey is 5, together 11. Then we have Mem is another 40, 51, Tes, another 9, 60, and Hey, another 5 is 65. And Adnes is Aleph Dalet Nun Yud is 65. Nun Yud 60. Aleph Dalet 5 65. And that's Adnes. Kidoin is Begimatria Hamalach. Chof. Oh, it's not Kidoin, it's Vek Kidoin. Chof Yud is 30. Daled is another involved is another 10. Is how much? 40. And another Nun is 50. And another 6 Vek Kidoin. 96. Hamalach is yeah. And that is the difference between the Nevuah of Moshe Rabbeinu and the Nevuah of Yehoshua. Why? Says the Rabbeinu B'chai. He Nevuahs Moshe Oiso from where? Ma'amitas HaKoyach Ha'elyon Bilti Emtzos Malach. Moshe Rabbeinu was directly Aspakla Meiro. אבל נבואת ישוע, אוי זו על ידי המלוך שחוזר למקום יחד עם מוישה עבד השם. Says over there, the quote, and that is, this is a Bereshis Rabbah, as we know. Chazal tells us that when the Malach came, right, the Bar Malach, Moshe Rabbeinu would daven, and he would say, right, and the Malach didn't go back up. Why? Because he didn't do yet his shlichus. When he came back by Yehoshua. Rashi by us. You look at Kapitel Hey, Rashi brings it. Pasuk Yudalid. Right? You look at Rashi brings it. And this is it's a medrash. It's a medrash in Bereshis Rabbah. And Rashi says, Ato Bossi. There's also שאין אדם יוכל ללוך ולא אותו של אבי יוכל. אבל בימי מוישה רבך בוסי ולא יחופץ בי, שנאמר אין פונך או הלכין, אל תעלה מזה. Rashi brings it from Bereshis Rabbah. That's the thing. Because the Anhoge of Moshe Rabbeinu, this shows us over here in the Psukim what the difference between the Anhoge of Moshe Rabbeinu and the Anhoge of Yehoshua ben Nun. The Anhoge of Moshe Rabbeinu was Anhoge, the Tveikus, or in Sof, and what we see over there, not on the Malach, directly. And that was Chino Medaber, Roy and Kali Sol, or on the Cheta Egel. They were not going to this Anhoge. And the state over there, after Cheta Egel, what state? Why? Because they're not right as an hoge. After Chetagel, you know right as an hoge. But what Moshe Rabbeinu davens? He says, no. If you're not interested, if you're interested to send us a malach, you point, and you continue, it's till the end of a lifetime of Moshe Rabbeinu, they didn't have a master. After that, as we learned already, Rabbi saying, hey, Pnei Moshe, Pnei Chamo, Pnei Yehoshua, Pnei Levono. And the Rabbeinu B'chai explains, if you think down, the Hemshech HaDvorim, he says, and that is because Kevan Shemes Moshe, and once the Rabbeinu B'chai says Moshe Rabbeinu thing, because the Maila Ki Mailas Moshe, the Maila of Moshe Rabbeinu, the Maila of Nevuas Moshe, Min HaPoyal, or Mailas Nevuas Yehoshua, Min HaMekabel, Yicheina Ma'oiro Yisraelu, Chamo Levono, Ze Poyal, Ze Mekabel. This is Pnei Chamo, Pnei Levono. Moshe Rabbeinu was the noise, and he was the Mekabel. And he brings another difference between the Chiluk, the Rabbeinu B'chai, between the Nevuah of Moshe and the Nevuah of Yehoshua. He brings the Amshoche. He brings the Amshoche was, he said, והחילוק שבין נבואה השמאלי של יהושע כחילוק שבין השמיים לאורץ. כי זה פועל וזה מקבל. Again, another raya. What's the raya? זה פועל וזה מקבל? זה לזה. ולכך, כל ימי מוישה אוכלו לחם מן השמיים, שנאמר, הנה לימדתי לכם לחם מן השמיים. כיוון שמס מוישה הוא בא לרשותו של יהושע, אוכלו לחם מן האורץ. שמיים is משפיע. לארץ is מקבל. Right? As we know. כי כאשר ירד הגשם והשלג מן השמיים, ושלמה ליהושע, כי היא מרבו את האורץ, והוא ילידו, והצליחו. Yeah, the Zohar, that's the noise. And then again, it's מקבל as the more and tiny says, yeah, the is the Chosnik Raskal, okay, why? It says more because Shomi, but Kanal Shomayim is the Loise, the Chosen. The Oret is the Mekabel, that's the Pchinas Moshe and Aaron. Moshe is the Loisen, and Yehoshua is Mekabel. Everything over here is Mamish Vold, I'm reading out for the Rabbeinu B'chai, and it's Pasuk Hey, over there in the end of Pasuk B'Shalach. Mamish at the end of Pasuk B'Shalach. ומזה או עניין, ומזה או עניין הויו, שהטיל מוישה על יהושע מלחמת המולק בארץ, ולא כך לעצור מלחמת השמיים, ואף פילקוי של המולק הוא לא קוראים מן אוילו. Says over here, the Rabbeinu B'chai, and that's why it was Hamogas and Tutuk Milchama to the Molek. Was on Milchama with the Kidoin, and the Malach, and Milchama with the Mate that was on the Adnes that he was Moira Dad. That's the Rabbeinu B'chai. So there's a different meaning in a different level of understanding these things. Yeah.
The actual enemy, Amalek, is in the Amalek is Amalek. Comes to be that Yehoshua, the Oyek here is high, it's not different. It's not Amalek. Amalek is a much stronger Oyek. You're comparing Moshe and Yehoshua and the Milchama, you're not comparing the actual Oyek, the enemy.
Yeah.
So I'm saying it's not as if I was some of those people like Amalek. You can still was thinking with them, no?
Yeah, okay, but we still. I was Amalek. No, I don't know if I was Amalek. Yeah.
The whole way that Yehoshua tried to defeat is the ma'en of Moshe and Amalek. But I, as not really a ma'en of Amalek at all, I was a stomach, a town that needs to be destroyed. But Amalek is like the biggest thing.
Who were people from the Shiva Amomin? Yeah, Knanim. Shiva Amomin. No. Yeah, because the girl. Yeah. Now they were in the wrong place. Yeah. So no. Okay. Knanim. Not fair thing. We're Knanim. Prosecutors. Let's see prosecutors. ואוירב קום מהירו ממקוימוי, וירוצו כנטויס יודוי, ויבואו העיר, וילכדוהו, וימרו, ויתסיסו את העיר בו איש. ואוירב קום, when he sees the kidoin, when the oirev sees the kidoin, they get up, because that was a simon. Maybe they had the simon already beforehand. Yeah, so they were standing in the southwest. Yeah, from there they go into the city, and from there they go into the city. And when they see Pasha, they know about it, because how they straight away know to come out. Or maybe they had the simon that they knew about the simon beforehand.
It's not mentioned.
It's not mentioned anywhere that that was the simon. Yeah. But they burned it, yeah. Tisu, like Yehoshua told them, yeah. Yeah, that's what he said before, yeah. Okay. Pasuk Chof. Va'ifnu anshe achareim. Va'iru, they look backwards. Let's not forget, they are running, chasing Klal Yisrael. Va'iru ve'ine olo asha noir hashomaymo. V'lo yoyo b'hem yodayim lonus. Heino ve'om hanos amidbo nefach el horoidef. So now they can't run. What means achareim? La'achoreim, yeah? To the west. And they didn't have Yodayim. What means Yodayim? You don't run with the Yodayim. Yodayim means koyach. Yeah, Yodayim means koyach. Like we find the Targum Yonason, as we see Rashi explains also, right? What means Yodayim? Koyach. So it doesn't mean you don't run with the hand. And because Oz Lasyad is Erodishka koyach, yeah? Ve'om, because the Om is Klal Yisrael Nefach Elogoidev, they suddenly they saw it, they turned the thing, and they started to chase them. Now they ambush from both sides. They were ambushed from both sides. Ve'ile yotzu min ha'ir likrosom, ve'ayu le'Yisrael batovech. Ve'Yeshua, sorry, Pasuk Chopalech we left out. Ve'Yehoshua, v'chol Yisrael ro ki lo chad o oirev esoir, v'chio lo ashan oir, ve'yoshuvu, v'yaku es anshe yo'ai. So we see over here that Yehoshua, once he sees Yehoshua, this pasuk, and also pasuk for base, they explain the pasuk it is. And when they understood that Lokat Oirev, the ear. Why? Because Ashan Oir is that everyone sees the smoke and they understand from the smoke that they already got the city. So by Yeshuva, they were shocked. We don't have a they didn't have courage to fight. But they stood over there in between the two. In between the two. Ve'ele yotzu min oyer likrosom, ve'yu Yisrael batovech, eile mizeh, ve'ele mizeh, ve'yako yisrael ad bilti ishir lohem, sorid upolin. Ve'ele, that means the oil that after they burned down the city, yotzu likrosom likras, the Anshir Ayah that are running from Yehoshua, and they wanted to run back into the city. So they're going after the city, they want to run back into the city, and Batovech means in the middle. They're in the middle. It means the Anshe Ai in the middle between the two machnos of Klali soil that they come from the west and from the east. Mizeh, from one side is with Yehoshua and his people, and from the other side is the people that will burn down the city. They ambushed, and they didn't leave for them anything. Ishir Loim Sarid, and Abilti Ishir Loim Sarid, Upolit. And also we find this also is Oval, and also is, right, we find Ishir over here, like I think the Radak, if you listen to the Radak says over here that this goes on issue we find many times that it goes on Oval also. On Oval. They called him when he was still alive. They bring him in front of Yehoshua. Right? They brought him in front of Yehoshua that Yehoshua should pass. What should we do with him? What should we do with him? What? The shaila was what to do with him is mitzad. Don't find that they have why they wanted to give him something special more than anything else. The MS, yeah. If you think about it, the Malbim says over here that when they surrounded them, yeah, from all four sides. Now, this is a big shaila. Last week, last week we mentioned the chinuch, the Tovkuf Chov Zayin, but the chinuch said that the Milchemes Reshus, Menichin, Ruach, Achas, you're not allowed to surround. You do Milchama, you still have to have all kinds of rules. Even if it's a war, you still have rules. And you still leave Ruach, Achas, one side that they could escape from there, if they need to. Now, Milchemes, Shiva Amomin, right? Zayin Amomin, they surround them from all the sides. So Leshitas Achinuch, very good. They came and surrounded them from all sides. In the Malbim says they surrounded them. That's what the Malbim said. And they left them over there, all sides. So I mean, he says that even that Mizrach was still open, it was Keneged Yerichoi. He says that was Tire Chochmas. So he says, Tire Chochmas Yehoshua, Kisei Yasem Tachsisim L'Chomo L'Akiv L'Hem Mikol L'Chomo. The Malbim, when he finishes off this shtick, he explains how they surrounded them from all four sides. He says that is you see the Chochmah Yehoshua, and he understood how to lead a war that surround the enemies from all sides. So Milchemes Reshus, you have to leave over one side, but Milchemes Mitzvah, very good. Well, what about the Rambam? The Rambam passing toch. The Rambam in Ilchos Melochim Perek Vav Halacha Zayin says, "Shetzori nalir ein mekifi noisal." Now I'm going to sell. Only to the Rambam, Elo Mishana is going to sell. Umeinichi Mokoim Livroyach, right? As the Rambam brings, Milchemes Midyon. They left them one side. And the Chassinuch says that the Rambam, the Rosh Rambam, I don't know the Chassinuch in the Rambam is not Mechalik Gedim Milchemes Mitzvah to Milchemes Reshus. Why? Because we learned out from where? The Rambam says himself. We learned out from Milchemes Midyon. Milchemes Midyon al Pitzi v'Hashem was a Milchemes Mitzvah. Was not a Milchemes Reshus. So because the Rambam brings a raya from Milchemes Midyon, learns from this the Chassinuch, that this is there is not it's a different Milchemes Reshus. You have to give him from all. You can't surround them from all four sides. You have to give him one side to the city. And also by Milchemes Mitzvah, you can't be Mechalik. And the Milchemes Mitzvah Reshus, the same thing. What's the point? If they under you have to look the Chai Kol HaShoah. You still give them a choice. Yeah. Lefi the Rambam,
So let them out back to the chase out back. Leave them because we're gonna kill them. You could kill everybody. What's the kind of what anybody explains gets killed? No, they can't last around the
So first of all, לפי the Rambam, לפי the Rambam, you're going to have to say that they're going to explain that there was no, it was two sides. Some Muchach to explain like the Malbim. The Malbim explains from Mizrach was open, it was open. So, no, from Mizrach when Yehoshua, when he was already, that's his Chelek. Yeah, that's what the Malbim said. He says, I'm going to read it inside. Nimtzo ato, vayu Yisrael b'torach, says the Malbim. Nimtzo ato, yomukofim mikol arba ruchoisom. They were surrounded from all sides. Ki machane Yehoshua ikifo yisrael mitzad, tzofar mitzad ma'arav kemin gam, right, from the north and from the south. Ve'oirev bokenegdom from where? From the south, as we will until now. Okay, so from the north and from the south, from the south, they have from the north and the west, they were Yehoshua with his people, and from the south, the people that ambushed, right? The Oirev, we call them, they are. Now, what about the east? What about the east? Mitzad Mizrach posuach oyo keneged Yericho. And what's the thing? Shekvar hoyo tachas Shemesh Yisrael. Yericho, they came from the second war. They came from Yericho. So the feeder Malmi, that was surrounded from all four sides. That's the Shita Sachinuch. But the feed the Rambam, we're gonna have to say from the east, they kept it open, but they give them the choice to run away. That's why they kept it open. You have to say that that's the reason they kept it open. Let's see the Psuki weiter. So we're going to see, we're going to see about it. The style is because over here we have actually a base oven. It gives us actually a more description about where exactly this is. The beginning of the So we said over there in the Psukim, they mamish getting rid of them. Sorid u polit. Sorid u polit is many times we find the same thing. Polit is someone who's nifla from the right. He managed to run away from to stay alive. Right? Is ad bilti ishi loy. Sorid milchemes haymayim. What we find in the Torah. Okay. They brought them in front of Yehoshua. Yehoshua should decide what to do with them. Again, why? Decide what to do with them. Okay. So the apostle. Vayi kechalois Yisrael la'aroi. Skol Yehoshua basode en bamidbar asher rodofum boy va'iplu hulom lepi cherev ad tumam vayoshuvu kol Yisrael la'ai vayaku oiso lepi chorev. And the apostle teaches us what is bamidbar. The midbar, there was this soridu polit, right? The polit, what we said, there was politim. That means there was people that managed to get away. They ran away to the midbar, right? Because they ran to the east, and in the east was the midbar Yehuda. And Asherot boy, as we said, vayonusu there, where they ran to. It says vayonusu der hamidbar, vayizak kolom, vayliyodah v'chareim. So there, the midbar, all of them died in the midbar lepi charev. To the edge of the sword, Yoshuvu, they went back. Klal Yisrael came back from the Malchus of Milchoma. They came back from the battlefield into the Anshe Milchoma, the people of the Oilvim. They go back to Ai, and the people that stayed, the left in Ai, they managed also them. Yoshuvu kol Yisrael Ai, vayaku Yisrael lefi Chorev. Vayi kol hanoiflim bayom hahu meish ועד אישה 12,000 kol anshe Ai. So he said, "Vayi kol hanoiflim." Now, what's Vayehi? It should say Vayehi, no? No? Vayehi or Vayehi? Oh, because we don't care about the number and know about the mean, right? The poyal is hoyo, right? It comes when it's hoyo, it comes before the name. Over here, we don't care about it. That's why it's Vayehi. Okay, a different piece of thing. Okay.
I think we're only thinking the time.
Yeah. And now what before the night. So that's why I think this is the possible. We mentioned before we started. We went back and forth. But this pasuk is the biggest lie, as we said, and this kidoin, this picking up the spear and showing the oirev to come at the ambush now at the time, was not just a simon. So we asked, where was the simon? Why did this make up before the simon when I lift up my hand, the Yehoshua should tell Kaisol? Because if it's only a simon, lo chaval on the pain, you know, Yehoshua ben Nun, he's standing over there for how many days? It took a few hours, it took a bit of time. If it's just a simon, lift up your hand and put it back down. Why Yehoshua? The pasuk tells us, Yehoshua, lo heishiv yoda ashanot bakidoin, ad asher echrim es kol Yehoshua. Right? Because exactly, this is very similar to Milchemes Amalek. This is very similar to the Ramban, the Rebbe Chai, what we learned before, that the Harom Masayad was the Ois, the Klal Yisrael, that what? Is man sheYisrael mistaklik klapi malo, mishavdim libo la'avir shebashamayim u'misgabrim. And to get rid of I. And yeah. 60,000 soldiers. So sorry, both I'm trying to listen to what he said. Yeah. So, yeah. 12,000 people got killed. All of them. Yeah. Yeah. Again, that's what we wanted to say. But it was not even. They wanted to make sure that they win because after what happened last time. So it makes sense that it should have taken 3,000 people, and they said the beginning. Yeah. No, this is something that you hold Bein Aktifai. That's a matter of Shmuel. I don't know if he was holding it straight or not. It's something that you put on Bein Aktifai. Yeah, could be. Yeah, it could be. It was holding it normal. Okay, this master he was netei otcho, right? Yehoshua. But in Mashma over there that. It's much over there in the Psukim and the Ramban that actually he did lift it up more than the thing, yeah. Okay, let's see the Psukim. Says the Pasuk. ויהי כל הנויפלים ביום ההוא מאיש ועד איש 12,000 כל אנשי אוהב. וישוע לא ישו יודע שנות המקיד ענת אשר איך ימסכו ישוע. רק הבאמו ושלל לו עיר ההיא בוזזו להם, ישראל כדבר Hashem asher tzivo es Yehoshua. And because over here we saw beforehand, what we didn't see beforehand, Yehoshua told them, right? Yehoshua told beforehand, he told them. That what he said beforehand, that's what? Shlolo be'emto. Yes, okay. Vayisroi, says the Pasuk, Vayisroi Yehoshua esa'ai, Vayasimeo teil oilom shemomo ad hayoim azeh. He burnt it legamrei, even though that they burnt it already, right? He burnt it legamrei. He says teil is like a Gal Charov, he said, Tel Oilom is not going to be rebuilt ad Hayoim Hazeh, the way that's what the Sefer was written. But after that, it was rebuilt, and they called it a different name. And as is Mevuar, right, as we say, Legabi Iran Nidachas, right? Tel Oilom, Legabi Iran Nidachas, we find the same thing. It should be a Tel Oilom. There's Melechai. Oh, now what happened with Melechai? We said that Melechai, they brought him in front of Yehoshua, Vayakrivu. Oh, let's see what they done to him. Melechai tolo aloitz ad eis oerev, ukevoi Hashem estiva Yehoshua, vayoridu es nivloso imenu eitz, vayashlichu oiso el Pesach shar oir, vayakimu alav gal avodi, godoil ad hayoim hazeh. Melechai, this is now starts Anaye dos, os even it's a Naya dos, but let's finish just this. What they did over here, after they killed him, right? Stated within the Pasuk, Humos, Vetoliso Isoi, Aloit. And that's what we see over here, Vayakim Yehoshua, Vayemisem, and he hung them on a tree. Keboy Hashem estiva Yehoshua, Vayeridus Nivlosoi, as the Torah says, Loisolin Nivlosoi, Aloit. Right? The thing. Now, the Radak says that this mitzvah is not dafke for Yid. The Radak says this is not the teacher. Al kol hanitle be'eretz Yisrael. Anyone who goes hang on Eretz Yisrael has this din of loy soli nivlosay aloitz. And he put over there a gal shalavonim, similar to the gal shalavonim what we had by Ochon. very similar to the same Gal Shalavonim what he had over there by Ocha. Let's just finish with this Vesmelechai Tola Leit. We don't find that they killed him before. No, we don't find that they killed him before, right? Before they hung him. It's mashma that how they killed him, they clear, right? Oh, very good. So the Moshe Preg, the feed the Sifri or Sifrei. The Sifrei or Sifri is still Pasha Shoiftim, and it's basically the Gemara. The Gemara is Sanedrin Daf Samach Zayin of Medalev. The Gemara says over there that the mitzvah of Achromas Shiva Amomin is Dafke Be Saif. You have to kill them with the edge of the sword, right? They should have killed him Saif, like they killed everyone else, right? And everyone else they killed Becherev, as we saw. So we all call it Sanche. We said it's part of the Shiva Amami. So why they for sure first should kill him, and then they should they did. In the Pasuk Nishmashma, the Pashas first they killed him, and only then they hung him on the tree. Fine. Okay. I'll go to